So Zidane, obviously, spectacular goal. But looking at your list, there are definitely some areas and goals that I think there are ways into your top 10 list. And so I've brought up a few goals here, pal, and I just want you to have a look at these and see if they stand any chance of breaking into your top 10. And we got this goal from Tim Cahill, right?
Oh yeah, I remember this one. Yeah, I think I've slept on this goal because that's pretty special. That's a crazy goal.
40 seconds after they've just conceded to Holland, World Cup finalists in the last World Cup edition.
Yeah.
Group game, their first group game, I think it was.
Australia, a smaller football nation. The importance of that goal to the national team and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean it ticks a lot of boxes. Weaker foot, off the bar.
Right, so that's what I was going to say. Technique, weaker foot, visual impact, off the bar, occasion, World Cup, situation to pull you back level against the World Cup finalists, the runners-up of the last World Cup edition.
Yeah.
All criteria covered there.
All criteria, yeah. There could be a case. Can we consider this? We can make a case for this one.
Right. Okay.
We can definitely make a case.
So I know that we're running short of time for the 15 minutes that we've got. So instead of going through every goal that I brought up, and there were a few: Rooney against Everton. Shearer against Everton, Rooney v Newcastle.
Yeah.
But apart from this Cahill one, which I'm glad you agree there's a way in there. This goal from Essien. If you remember it.
This one I had. This was one I debated about this one hard. Yeah, this was unbelievable because again, wrong foot, his left foot off the bar. Visually, I remember again watching this live and thinking, where did that come from? What a hit! Occasion Barcelona semi-final to put them 1-0 up,
and that Barcelona team.
Exactly, that Barcelona team who were wiping the floor with people at the time. And Chelsea should have won that game. That was the controversial 3 or 4 penalties they didn't have. Last minute Iniesta game. So yeah, I debated with that. I think it was just the fact it was standardly technique volley.
Oh.
I know it sounds a little bit bad. We can make special mention testing because I don't want to detract from it. That's a special goal.
Standardly technique volley. I'm just bringing it back one last time for that comment. Weaker foot again, and
he's taking that quite hard.
Both feet are off the ground.
Yeah. Okay.
I know we applaud the Canio for both feet off the ground, but I know he was quite high off the ground. But.
Yeah, look, there was maybe Di Canio. Di Canio, I think, had the visual side of things because it looked great when he scissored, the kind of front scissor kick on it and the angle. Technically, I didn't think. I've always debated. I didn't think Di Canio was hard volley to hit. I would back myself to hit Di Canio more time than I'd back myself to hit Essien. So there could be something in there. Maybe it was a variety at the time looking at Di Canio, just something slightly different.
Okay. So it wasn't the Italian connection there to have Di Canio.
What are you trying to say?
No bias in this list. No bias in this list.
Impartial.
So the last one, because I know we're entering a bit of extra time here into this episode. We've spoken about Zidane, we've seen the top 10 list, and for me, this is not just better than Zidane's one, but I think it enters my top 3, not just top 10.
Better than Zidane's one?
Not Zidane. Yeah, better than Zidane's. I thought you were just going to say Ibra's.
No.
But let's go ahead, and I say it just as a pure goal. So now this goal, from a corner, Di Canio takes it quickly, drops it, flicks it to Cole. Cole up in the air, onto Trevor Sinclair.
Bang, yeah.
And
I tell you what, Sinclair had that in his locker. You know that?
Yeah, he had a few. He could have his own top 10 list of.
Yeah, he scored some great goals. I think what makes this a real special and impressive goal was the build-up, the fact that it didn't touch the floor. Great touch from Cole. Ball in.
The backpedaling.
And
flying backwards in the air as he strikes it.
And I've got to say, the actual connection, the strike itself is a great goal. It started to encroach in that category of scissor bicycle, which I know we've debated with the Ibra. The Ibra one was because of the ingenious nature of the way he's hit that, not necessarily.
For me, it's like, alright, the cross is coming, right? And it's the fact that he's backpedaling there to strike that, he could be backpedaling to chest, bring it down.
Yeah.
He's taken a step back, jumped in the air, and carried on moving backwards in the air. It's just, there's something a little bit Neo Matrix about that one.
I just think, again, you know, playing football, I think we would try that. I think if we caught the ball fly early, I think we would attempt that. I'm not saying we could pull it off like that, although I think I could hit the target a few times. I think that thing with the Ibra one, first of all, I don't think I would have attempted it. Second of all, I don't think I'd be scoring that because I would hit that as a standard bicycle kick, which would have given the defender enough time to get there.
Enough. But I guess to wrap it up with Sinclair, because I love this particular volley so much.
Trev, mate, you're a cult hero. You've scored some bangers.
Absolute goals. We have you in this system.
That one against QPR with the
against Barnsley. I've got it on the list, so we'll bring it up here, seeing as we're.
Again, that enters the category of
this is a bicycle kick, so it doesn't get included in the list. But the Sinclair one we just saw against Derby. It's better than Eduardo's goal. It's got to find its way into the top 10.
The thing with Eduardo's, it was something different.
This was just...
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
We talk about Cristiano's height and it's just...
Yeah, that was... But, the Eduardo one, it's something different. It's something you don't see a lot. You don't see a lot of players strike the ball like that. I think, again, it was his speed of fall and his technique to pull that off, that for me makes that goal a bit special. Again, it was something when you see it first time, you're not quite sure how he's hit that. That's what makes that a little bit special. Visually, it took you back a little bit, that Eduardo goal, and I'm massively biased because I'm an Arsenal fan.
You've got to be our judge and jury.
There's no surprises. There's 3 Arsenal goals.
So I will say, Giroud's best goal I ever saw live when I was in the stadium. It's been a bad season for us, and I was like, okay, it was worth admission.
Our WhatsApp group went crazy when that happened. Again,
and he's a player that gets attacked for what he does, and I think he scores some spectacular goals.
That's the thing. I'm not saying he's not a great goal scorer, but he scores great goals.
He really does.
He probably scores the ones you don't think he's going to score and misses the chances that you expect. The thing with that goal, how intentional was it? I mean, he's seen it. He's pulled his hat.
He knew
what he was doing. That for me, that's why it's in there, because it's something out of the ordinary. I don't think I raised that high enough because I think technique is more. He's just looking to make contact and steer it. You can argue that for a lot of things. It hits Dubai, it's a great goal.
I think you can say that for a lot of things. I think you can say that for Ibra's
You
goal,
can say that for Van Basten. Did he mean to put over the keeper? I don't know.
So, Cahill, can we enter him where Van Persie's shinned volley is? Can we enter him where Eduardo's hard technique volley is?
Although I put Van Persie at number 10, the only reason why he doesn't rank higher
is because he shinned it.
It come off a shin, which... Is it hard to control off the shin? That's special. Have you tried doing shin kick-ups? They're crazy. So you could argue that's a hard technique. I think the way the ball was coming at him that high, his ability to get over the ball, flew past the keeper, both feet off the Miyagi style. The guy he was craning, he was Daniel signing as he hit that in. So the only reason why it might not be about there is because of the shin. So it wasn't the purest of strikes, but technically. I would look to switch her out at Di Canio.
So Di Canio goes out for Cahill, so we've got Cahill in there. Essien for Van Persie or Eduardo? Or Ibrahimovic up here?
No way, my top 3 remains. I could be persuaded on Stankovic.
Right, okay.
Because it's technically an empty-ish net, although the trajectory hits that with, to get it over the keeper with enough pace, the ball's come at him at an awkward angle, the distance he's had to hit that makes it that's why it's there, makes it an unbelievable strike. The fact that he's not beaten the goalie, so to speak, he just has to hit the target. I could be persuaded with that SEM one or the Cahill one to get in there. But you leave my boy Eduardo along the beach volley goal. It's crazy, don't see that.
And just before we wrap up, does Sinclair get in the list? Can we get Sinclair v Derby in the list?
Yeah, it's a bicycle slash scissor kick. It can't remain.
Right. Okay.
It can't remain.
So
Ibra's was a one pedalled bicycle.
Ibrahimovic makes his own rules. Ibrahimovic could score a header that would get in this list because Ibrahimovic does what Ibrahimovic does.
He's been on the phone to me. I can't.
Ibra, leave our show alone, please.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. We'd love to have you on as a guest, Ibra. Listen, Paolo, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your time.
Pleasure.
We ran into a lot of injury time. I think VAR.
VAR interfered
with everything here. So we may not be a fan of that, but maybe that's another episode. But thanks for joining, and look forward to you watching the actual extra time segment of the show where Paolo attempts to do Zinedine Zidane's volley against Leverkusen in the park. So
we've got St John's ambulance at the park ready to stand by when I pull my groin.
Thank you.
Take care.